How will you describe your music style?
I would describe my music style as different. Trap with an old soul. That's Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, that type rapper. Like, that's what I'm into. Or music artist, I should say. I wouldn't just say I'm a rapper because I do a lot. I am really into old music. I like everything about old music. So what I try to do with my music is intertwine the two. Trap with like an old swag to it. So I would say my music is like trap R&B. I don't know about R&B because I don't be singing and all that, but
how do you manage your time effectively?
I mean, just planning accordingly. You know, you have to be very, very strategic about what you want to do. You know, be very intentional about what you want to do. How I accomplish most of my goals is just planning them out. You have to write them down to be able to achieve it. So I write a lot of stuff down. I put dates on it, but of course, like, I plan to have this done like 2 months ago, but I'm here now recording today. You know, it's just all about being strategic, planning out what you want to do, and once you write it down, just execute, go for the goal, just accomplish. So, you know, planning is really one of the biggest things, and actually being able to see the vision before it actually comes. Like, you have to be able to see it already before you get it, and that's really what I do. Like, I vision it, and like, I'll be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I may like sketch it out, or a lot of times I'm a writer, so I just write everything down that comes to my mind, and I just figure out how I'm gonna execute all these ideas, or how I'm gonna bring all this stuff to life. Sometimes it may take me a year, sometimes it may take me a week, sometimes it may take me 6 months. You feel what I'm saying? But I just never give up. That's really how I plan accordingly, by just thinking to never give up.
How do you want to improve over the next year?
Woo, I want to get better with my lyrics. You know, I read a lot, so my biggest challenge right now for me is to advance my vocabulary. You know, I always wanted to be like one of the smartest women walking the earth. So, you know, with music, I want to bring the same thing out with music. So just getting better with my vocabulary, getting better with the delivery, you know, getting better with writing the beats, and just getting more personable.
What has been the most challenging moment when it comes to your music?
Getting people to accept my style. Honestly, like, where the music industry is right now, I feel like that's where I was 3 years ago. You feel what I'm saying? When I was rapping and I was really spitting, nobody wasn't really doing it. Like, I mean, it's still a lot of, you know, upbeat, I don't know, I call it a forward tempo beat. Like, it's still a lot of that kind of music out there. But when I was rapping before, 3-4 years ago, you know, I was really spitting. Like, I was talking about real modern day life, real issues, real problems going on around me, real stuff that I was seeing, you know, and nobody wasn't really feeling it. And I was remaking covers how everybody's doing that now. I was doing that 3 years ago. So there's a lot of music that I have that I could actually drop right now with that nobody never really heard. You feel what I'm saying? So I think for me, it was just like getting people to accept this old soul of mine, and it's fine because I'm gonna push it on them.
What do you enjoy doing outside of music that contributes to your creative process?
Dancing. I love to dance. You feel me? Like, anybody knows me. Like, dancing actually kind of helped me get back to being comfortable with even writing music and, you know, expressing myself. Like, once I start getting used to that camera and start getting used to seeing myself, like, okay, you know, I was real happy, you know, the feeling, everything it gives me. Dancing, like, you know, dancing is how I started, and then me and my friends, we would make up our raps like in middle school, high school, and like all that just came from the energy of dancing. Like, energy it gives me is a whole nother level. So a lot of times, like, even before I write music, like, I'll dance first. Like, I'll dance around my house, you know, do some stuff, you know, just get the spirits and the energies moving around me. And once I get there, it's on. And that's the same way, like, if I go and perform, like, you know, I want to hear something that's gonna make me feel it, move first, and then I perform. So dancing is what get me in the mood just to even do music.
What are you working on right now?
Okay, so the reason why we here, right? I'm working on my 3rd mixtape, but it's actually my 4th project. It's actually called, should I say?
Okay.
My new mixtape is called 911, and that's all I'm gonna say right now.
Do you have a time frame when you want to release this project?
All I can say to you is it will be released by the end of 2017.
What is your motivation behind this project?
Whoa, so my motivation behind this project is self-esteem, poverty, and the cycle of oppression that we have been facing for years and counting.
How did you prepare for this project?
From working out, Eating right, writing a lot of music. I wake up probably every morning and I write verses. Somebody will send me a beat and I'm writing to that beat in 30 seconds. That's all it takes. Like if it's for me, you know, I just write. My family, like my nephew particularly, Willie, who's only 7, he told me, Shawnee, why don't you just make music? We'll be rich by now. You know? And everyone who comes on the radio, he says sound like me. So that was one of my biggest like inspiration was my nephew. You know, he loves the music I make. He's been hearing me make music since he was a young child. So, you know, just seeing a lot of people like still believe in me, like after I haven't dropped a project in 3 or 4 years, still people ask me about music, still people wondering what S.Boo's doing. All this stuff, you know, make me come back like, okay, I guess the game is missing the queen, you know? And then when I dropped the freestyle and hearing the, you know, the feedback from that, it was like, oh, okay, it's on. It's on. So, yeah, I'm in full throttle now, you know, 10 toes down, you know, chin up. I'm here.
Comments that you want to get out?
No, peace and love, and I'll see y'all in a minute. 911 is going